はい、ロック福田の腕時計魂、今日は
ゼニス
ブティック銀座に来てます。で、今日はスペシャルゲスト、
はい、スイスからね、
ジュリアン・トルナーレさんが来てます。はい、
早速お会いしに行きましょう。
はい、行きましょう。
どうぞどうぞ。
じゃあ今日はよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
僕はジュリアンさんには2018年の10月にインタビューをさせていただいていて、ですから2017年の5月にゼニスの CEO に就任されたんで、その就任直後にインタビューしたんだと思います。でその時にもともとその金融関係のお仕事をされてたのが、時計業界に2000年にバシュロン・コンスタンタに入ったということで、時計業界に転身されたその理由をお聞きした時に、自分の手で持つことができるものを人に売るっていうのは素晴らしい仕事だっていうことに気がついて、でスイス人の自分がその時計の魅力に改めて気がついたんだよってことをおっしゃってたんですね。で今そのゼニスでいろいろなプロダクトが大成功して、まさにその自分の手に素晴らしいものを売っているわけですけれども、その実感を今振り返ってみて、どう思われてるかっていうのを改めてお聞きしたい。
I feel great. I still like representing a Swiss brand very much. Not only because I'm Swiss, but because it's a beautiful industry of a small country like Switzerland. And you are right, we manage to bring Zenith to a completely different level. Despite the difficult environment with COVID and the situation even today, but we really managed to bring the brand into a completely different league. So I'm very happy to see you again and to talk to you about this beautiful brand.
ジャンクロード・ビバーさんに直接、声をかけられて、ゼニスに入ることになって、その時にそのゼニスの未来について、たった2人で3時間も話し合ったと、いうことをおっしゃっていたんですけれども、今でもビバーさんとは交流があるんでしょうか？
Yes, of course. I mean, Jean-Claude Biver has been a source of inspiration for many people in the watch industry, including me. So it was one element of me deciding to join for sure. And yes, I'm still in touch. Of course, he was my boss, and after he became my friend. So we are still in touch. He still gives me advices here and there, and I still also follow on what he's planning to do, with his own brand. So it's exciting, and it's a nice and friendly relationship now.
で昨年ですね、2021年の1月にCOVID があったんで、これオンラインだったんですけど、グループインタビューということでオンラインでお話を伺った時に、これクロノマスタースポーツの発売直後だったんですけれども、ジュリアンさんおっしゃってたのが、クロノマスターとデファイは戦略的だと、ストラテジックだと、でエリートとパイロットっていうのは戦術的だと、トラクティカルだというふうにおっしゃってたんですね。その4つのコレクションについて、これの意味を改めて、教えてください。
When I came on board, we were just starting to relaunch DeFi. DeFi represents today and the future of Zenith, with a lot of innovation, new colors, new things. In DeFi, we can do all the crazy things. We can have the big fun. Then DeFi gave me the opportunity to have time to redesign Chronomaster, because Chronomaster needed to be more contemporary in terms of design, in terms of look, in terms of feel. And thanks to DeFi's success, I had a little bit of time to prepare the big comeback of Chronomaster. Because for me, these two are really the two most important, in a way, the two most strategic product line, as you say, you're right. But I don't forget the other ones. And I can tell you that next year is going to be the big comeback of Pilot. Because Pilot is also important. We are the only brand allowed to have the name Pilot on the dial. We have the heritage, but what we needed is also a more contemporary comeback of Pilot. So next year is a contemporary comeback of Pilot, but then I stop.
Okay, thank you for stopping.
The angle we will take about the Pilot watches will be totally different from the other brands in Pilot. Very different. Voilà. Tac.
パイロットって何かこう周年だったりとか、このタイミングの意味はあるんですか？来年という。
No anniversary. It's just I would say a logical chronology, because first I really needed to establish DeFi strong, come back Chronomaster, and once these two are ready, in parallel, of course, I started to work on how to come back with Pilot. And it's just a question of now we are finally ready. It took me time to find the right design, the right approach, but now I'm very confident that even if DeFi and Chronomaster are still the pillar, strategic pillars, Pilot will come back as a third very important one, for sure.
楽しみですね。
We look very much forward to
Me too,
seeing
me too,
the rebirth of Pilot in the next years.
me too. No, it's important.
はい、私も楽しみにして
そうなるとエリートのあれも気になっちゃいますけど、ここでちょっと趣旨を変えて、ゼニスのブランドアンバサダーの方に関してちょっとこの間ニュースもあったのでお聞きしたいんですけれども、他のブランドですと結構そのインターナショナルで共通のアンバサダーを添えていらっしゃるところが多いんですけれども、ゼニスというブランドはローカルのアンバサダーを別にきちんと選んでいるっていうところがあって、それがすごく興味深いなと思うんですけれど、何かそれに関して理由はあるんでしょうか？
You know, Zenith is a very true and authentic brand. When I say that, I mean that we have a long heritage, but when I say authentic, all the stories we tell are true. We don't make up marketing at Zenith. You can visit the manufacturer, you can see everything. It's a very true company. We are also one of the last watch manufacturer to guarantee that 100% of the watches, they have a Zenith movement. We don't buy movements from outside. So again, very authentic. So in terms of ambassador, I was not interested in just a very big famous person from Hollywood or something to do what I call a red carpet effect. You know, you show the pictures and no. I wanted to go closer to the different markets, to the different countries, to the different cultures, and find someone also authentic that can talk about their philosophy of life, which has to match the time to reach your star. So every ambassador that we select, I have a discussion, and I am interested to listen to the story, to the journey, not too much the achievement itself, because they are famous, they are celebrities, okay, but about the journey. And I like people able to talk about the journey, because this is exactly the philosophy of the brand at Zenith. So it makes sense for me not to go with superstar just because they are superstars.
なるほど、よくわかりました。
Understood fully. Thank you so much.
でお二人ねいらっしゃると思うんですけれども、竹内涼真さんすごくね若い世代にも影響のある俳優さんで、ご自身ですごくねテニスがお好きだとここにも遊びにいらしたことがあるっていうのをお聞きしてて、まだ涼真君はお会いされてないかなですけど。
Absolutely. It's a big frustration of mine because of COVID. I'm trying to catch up now a lot to go on the markets, and of course in Japan, like any other markets, I couldn't come much, so I need to come back to meet the people, not only our ambassadors but everyone from the market, and I've been doing the same for the last few weeks, you know, going to Singapore, going to the US, going to Mexico, now to you very soon again in different countries in Europe to meet the people again.
ホラン千秋さん、もう一人の方にはイベントでねお会いされたっていうお話をね、シンガポールでお会いされたって言うんですけれど、印象などいかがでしたか？
Incredible personality, exactly the way I like, very authentic again, which is exactly what I'm looking for at Zenith. Perfect, in line with Zenith. No show off, no bling bling, you know, very true. And I think people today young people even more and more, they want to feel the brand is true, is honest. They want to buy something which is deeply true and not only about, you know, the makeup, but the reality inside the heart. And Zenith is all about that. And she made me this impression like all the other dream hers, all coming from different countries, different cultures, and people that usually when they talk to the press, when they are outside, they show the good side of themselves. Here they were together and so authentic that they shared that they have also downs, they have also difficult moments in their life. And it was incredible as these women, they really show another side of their life and of their experience. So fantastic cross-cultural, authentic experience.
じゃあ、時計について、お伺いしたいんですけど、まずクロノマスター、クロノマスターの近年で一番のヒット作だと僕は思ってますけれども、何がヒットの一番の、原因、理由だったかっていうのを、教えてください。
The key is probably that people were waiting for such a comeback on Chronomaster. But we had to find the right angle to bring a new, younger, more contemporary spirit on the product, but keeping also all the heritage elements. And that was the very difficult balance to find. So the way we did, and I remember very well, it was in 2018, we basically put all the pieces that we believed were part of the heritage of Chronomaster on a tray, bigger than this, tray like this. We put 7, 8 watches and we look at them and we took a piece of paper and we put down all the elements that we believed were the best looking, the best identity, the best feel. And then once we did the list, we say, okay, we have to do a prototype. So we did 5 different prototypes, slightly different. And once we got close to this one, it was almost like this. We saw the watch, we said, this is it, immediately, you know. And it was very nice because we also decided with a small group of people to write secretly which one we believe the best, okay? Because if I start to say, this is the best, maybe some people will be influenced by me. Or if someone from product says, this is the best, maybe I get influenced. So I said, I want no interference. We, each of us, we say, and 5 out of 5 picked up that one. So then I was very confident on the choice. That's how we came back with this. We started from the A277 from 1965. We took the Rainbow, of course, and we took the DeLuca. 3 watches that inspired this one. But if I can add something, we are part of the company, we believed it was the right result. But the only judge, the only real judge is the client. And until the day we launched it in January 2021, and we launched it at midnight Swiss time, then I went to bed. Then I wake up at 6 and I can see I receive messages from 2 regions. Asia, because you're already up, and West Coast America, because they are not yet in bed. And these 2 regions, I got tons of messages from the retailers saying, oh, this is incredible, I received 15 orders, 20 orders, 25 orders from everywhere. It never happened like that. So then we had the answer, if we did a good job.
Wonderful. そしてですね、この中でもゴールドモデルが売れてるという話をお聞きしたんですけど、何か理由はお分かりになりますかね？
Yes, I think, you know, we started with steel and 2 dials, white dial, black dial. So quite simple strategy at the beginning. And we got so much demand that we say we cannot increase the production immediately. Again, because we use our El Primero movement, so we need time to produce it. So we said we had demand from different colors, we had demand from gold, we had demand for bicolor, and we said, okay, let's stick on gold and bicolor first. We do small quantities because the gold is also produced in small quantities, the bicolor also, because we still have so much backlog and demand on the steel. Believe me, I already have fantastic project for the years to come in terms of colors, stone, different development that we will put on this one. But I cannot now because I don't have the capacity yet. You know, I need to wait a bit more time. But I'm already ready for the next developments. So we go step by step. And I think bicolor and gold were the two next logical move for this piece.
で続けてクロノマスターオープンですけれども、今年2022年に、サイズが小さくなって、ムーブメントも、エルプリメルの3600が乗ってというふうに進化はしてるんですけれども、ジュリアンさんが就任される前からあるコレクションで、先ほどその戦略的ってお話もありましたけど、今のクロノマスターオープンの、位置づけというか魅力っていうのは、どこにあるっていうふうにお考えでしょうか。
Yeah, you are totally right, and I always thank my predecessor to have had a very good idea, because the El Primero is so much a mythical, almost magical chronograph movement. And when it was launched in 2003, the idea was to show the heartbeat, to show the movement, the regulating organ of the El Primero movement. And I think it was a fantastic idea because so many people, they don't want a full skeleton, but they still want to feel this energy given by the movement. So I think it was a fantastic idea. Logically, with the comeback of the Chronomaster Sport Original, the Open needed to be done. And we were thinking, should we do it? Should we not do it? I said, yes, we should do it because the Open became also a signature product from Zenith. And I think it was important for our clients to bring back also the Open to life, also in a much more contemporary way. As you said, 1/10 of a second with the 3600 movement and with a size that we believe is going to fit everyone. You know, of course, if you want a big watch, you don't go for that. But we believe this was the right size because the Open is a little bit horological in terms of spirit. So I think people buying such product, they don't want a big watch. They want something quite easy to wear.
少し時計の何でしょう、ムーブメントとか仕様という部分とはちょっと異なってしまうんですけれども、世界中でいろんなマーケットをジュリアンさん見ていらっしゃると思うんですけど、日本のそのゼニスファンっていうのは、どういう位置づけですかというか、どんな印象をお持ちですか？
First of all, I think in Japan still people are very knowledgeable in watchmaking and very interested by the movement. That's why even years ago, when maybe the branding was not yet strong like today, in Japan there always has been a very big respect for the El Primero, for the history of the brand. Now, of course, we have this fantastic asset of the El Primero, and we have been reinforcing the brand, the branding, the awareness, the appeal of the company, of the name Zenith. So now, of course, in Japan, we also benefit from a big takeoff, like everywhere in the world. But in Japan, it's always been something special. People always valued the El Primero in a different way, and I think still today. Probably because Japanese people are very sensitive to technique, and they like to understand the details more than other markets. So I think this is something that is definitely helped us in the past and continues today, because today we can see that the technical aspect is very strong, but the brand has become strong as well. So we really have this slightly different approach. And also, I would say in Japan, like in the other markets, the average age of our clients has gone down. You know, has gone very much down. So that's a good news for us, because we need to capitalize also on new generation. And Japan being sometimes a little bit more traditional than other markets, we didn't really know if we could manage to also interest more the younger generation. Now it's happening.
せっかくなのでここでやってるのでブティック限定モデルに関してもちょっとねお話をお聞きしたく思います。2つあるのかな今日は。はい。
Of course, we have two pieces that we wanted to make even more special. You know, the success of this product line made us limited in how many new release we can do, of course, because we need first to satisfy our client on the main one. But one design we worked on, we liked it so much, we say we have to do it. It's going to be a limited edition. It's going to be not many produced per year, but I really wanted to go for this because here we took the mythical 3 colors subdials and we pushed the color all the way to the bezel. So you still get this Zenith spirit all the way to this ceramic bezel with the blue getting there, the black getting there, and the gray on the other side. So it's a different way with the eye to feel the 3 color legend of Zenith.
It's quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's very special. And when you see someone with this watch, you know they had to come to a boutique because it's only in boutiques that you can find.
You can really feel and see the spirit.
Absolutely.
さあ、ありがとうございます。そう、メビタ2個目。
2個。
1個目、2
1
個
個、
目。
2個。
そう、2個目お願いします。
Okay. So this one, of course, because we replaced the third color counter with a thin through transparent counter, just to feel this. We could not play the same way on the colors, so we decided to make a special edition with this beautiful blue dial. Blue is really the corporate color of Zenith, and you asked me before about my suit. That's not the reason why I always like blue, but blue is so much part of Zenith because blue is the sky, because blue has a very positive mindset. So we wanted on the open to create a special edition with a very nice blue. If you look at the dial with a lot of different reflection when you look at it, it's super elegant, and that's also an edition that you can only find in our boutique. In a limited edition, yeah.
この美しい青は特別な名前があるんですか？
The Zenith Blue.
Of course.
No, it's not a special name. It's more about we try to find the blue. I like to have colors that give new reflection with the lights. When you are inside, when you are outside, your watch is changing with your day also. That's something I like to see on the dial. You know, some dials, they can be a little bit flat, a little bit almost dead. And some dials, like this one, is very living, is very alive. You know, it gives a lot of energy. And when I look at this one, I feel it's a very energetic watch. And that's why we like that kind of blue, you know. But you can see the blue everywhere in our boutique, and the starry sky over there is the same. This is blue, you know. So we really, the carpet is blue, exactly. So we like this kind of spirit. It's very much Zenith. We feel we are in the starry sky all the time.
It's quite lovely and twinkly.
Very much.
あっという間に時間が経っちゃいますね。お話を聞きしていると。
今日はね、本当にいろいろお聞きできて、4年前にね、インタビューをさせていただいた時に、今一番やりたいことはっていうふうにお聞きしたら、いつか僕は本を書きたいと。いろんなところを旅してるし、だけどなんかすごくお忙しそうなんで、なかなか当分本はまだ書けないだろうなと。本を書いていただくのを楽しみにしてますというふうに最後にお伝えください。
But you know, I would like to say thank you very much because you remember me, you remind me about these discussions we had, and it's true that most people, we have the discussion, they write about it, and then they go to, I understand, also very busy life, and we forget. So either you have a very good memories, or you keep the notes on everyone that you interview, but you are doing a fantastic job, and you are right, I have not yet done it. Sometimes I start a little bit and I keep the paper in a place at my home. So I know one day I will do it because I'm lucky to have so many incredible experiences in so many cultures that I should do it one day. Yeah, you know, just for the pleasure. I don't want to become a writer, particularly successful or famous, but just for my own pleasure and maybe for my kids and my family to keep something from all those years that I spent traveling. At least it will be all together in a book. Yes, I will do it when I have a bit more time.
Thank you very much.
Arigato. Thank you very much. My pleasure. Good to see you. Thank you.
Lovely meeting
My
you.
pleasure.
ということで、
はい
ね、ジュリアンさんとってもいい方で、
ね、日本のこともいろいろ分かってくださって嬉しかったですね。
でこういうねインタビューとかもこれからもどんどんやっていきたいので、皆さんそれも含めてどしどしリクエストをください。僕のインスタグラムのDM 宛てで構いませんので、インスタといえば
はい皆さんがハッシュタグ腕時計魂とつけてですね投稿してくださっているものがもう17万件近くなっておりまして、嬉しいなと思いつつ毎週ね素敵な投稿をその中から5選選ばせていただき、フォルツァスタイルのあなたの時計見せてくださいという時計に時計の記事を作らせていただいておりますので、そちらも引き続き投稿よろしくお願いします。
ということでまた次回も見てくださいね。じゃあねー。